Hi guys, sorry. I was in a world of my own then.
I'm waving at him going...
Welcome back. Lisa's waving at me. She's hit the button. Welcome back. Anyone that's new, welcome. Right. Just continuing on with the standard type 3 chisel things where I've done a few bits the other day with it. I said I was going to do a couple of little bowls, and I'm going to. Now, these ain't going to be anything special because they're only little ones. Here, I've got one that's purple heart and one that's this.
Oh yeah, we didn't see what it was.
Makwa, Umbilo, something like that.
Umbilical.
Look, it's that. Okay, if you can see it.
There you go.
That's what it is. Okay. Right.
Okay, let's go find out.
That's in. That's just a square pit. I'm not going to round it. I'll just round it off when it goes on. Okay. I've just marked the centres, and what I've got to do is just drill a little hole for my worm screw because I don't normally use worm screws a lot. I'd normally go between centres, but in all honesty, it makes it a lot easier to be able to put my recess in the bottom. And I like to do. I've told you before, I like a recess. So I'm just going to put now. My screw goes in that far. Okay. Which ain't going to be a problem because I'm hollowing it out anyway. So it just helps me for the centre. So, right, I'm just, that one. And that one. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably turn the purple heart first, maybe?
Yeah, do the purple.
I think I might turn the purple heart first. And if I could do it in one video, I'll do it. But I think it'll be 2 videos. Okay, and then I'll turn that one afterwards. And what I have got to do... pretty soon. Thank you, Alan. Alan, this one here, the woodpecker. He sent me for my birthday,
which was on the 2nd of May.
Which was on the 2nd of May. I was over 40 again. He sent me this, a bowling ball. Now. I was going to keep and go bowling with it, but I don't think he intended it for me to do that. It's actually my sort of weight, and it fits my fingers perfectly as well, so I could go bowling with it. But the idea is I'll turn it, so that's going to make a lovely mess, isn't it? Eh? Looking forward to that. So I've got that to do. Okay, I've already put it to see where it's going to be for how it's going to balance and everything. What I've done, because on my step centres here, there's 16mm. I've just done very tiny little recess of 16mm. This is really heavy, this bowling ball, and I'm not going to take the chance of just putting it through on centres and having it come off, okay? Because this would cause a lot of damage if it did. And with I don't want the holes when I do it into a bowl, so that is going to sit basically like that, or probably round that end and sit over this cone, and that's going to be in there like so, which that will just give me a good enough purchase, and then I can put a tenon on it. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I won't be doing that today, but I'm going to be doing that very short, probably over the weekend. Yep. Bank holiday weekend.
Woohoo!
Well, I'm sorry, Charlie. I would like, but I can't get down for it, mate. So, you know, have a good day anyway. Right, I'm going to do a bit of purple art. So I'm just going to screw this on to my worm screw. Oh, hang on, got to get that in there. My worm screw's just moving in the chuck. So I've just got my SC1 chuck on, okay?
You called it the right name.
Yep, I didn't put a H on it.
No.
Right, okay, so I'm just putting that on. It's quite hard with this purple art. I can feel that's hard going on there. Right, it's not tight, that's it. It's just up on the jaws. Let me check. Yeah, it's not quite round. I'll just make sure it's up there. I don't like to over tighten because then that just makes it a bugger to get it back off. And when it's turned smaller and it's a bowl, it's hard to get a purchase on it. So, right, that's it. I'm gonna, as you can see, it's very slightly out of shape. This I did do for a centre, but it's got a little bit of out of shape. So I'm gonna, first off, I should clean that up, and I should probably do that from the bottom of the bowl. I've got it. I don't think I'm gonna need any tailstock support at all. It's on that worm screw. I can't see it going anywhere, so I shouldn't need to. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm going to move this right down the bottom, and then that way, oh, I can work from this end. So I'm just going to use the carbides. I'll probably start with a square. I'm on centre and I'm just going to push it up that way. I don't want to come across the front. I'd rather be here. I can stand out of the way, and I'm going to push that way just to actually face it, well, get it into balance, okay? So I'm going to turn speed down a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Right, put the coffee over there. I'll put my face shield on. As always turn with a face shield. Right, and zip myself right up so I'm all sealed. Right, okay, let's start up and see what she does. Okay, let's get a bit more speed on that. Right, okay, so I'm just going to go to the square at first. I need to change my visor shield. I've got all muck on it, can't see properly. Right. Nice and gentle. You get to the end, just come in that way, and it, yeah, we're pretty much there. Just near enough there. Right, so just going to take a few cuts this way to shape it a little bit. Right, I'm going to put my recess in the bottom. What I'm going to do first off, I'm just going to take a little, I've got that sticker on there, I'm a little bit high. There we go. Right, I've got my little recess tool here. Right, so there we go, that's my recess. I can use my parting tool. It's only a small bowl, so I don't have to come in too much on that. Right, that's that done. My square chisel just to take that away. Give me a nice clean bottom, and I'm going to use the detail chisel this time just to go in and put my little dovetail in. Now I don't have no set measurement, that's good enough. Okay, and I'm just going to come in. Take a nice clean cut, that's nice and clean now on that. Right, I'm going to do a couple of little, here's the detail 91. Couple of little ones like that, little grooves. You can use the detail chisel for that if you want, you can just come in with that. I like that because it's a finer, the detail 90, it has the square cutter fitted that angle, so it gives me a nice point, you know. So and that's good if you want to come in and do anything, you know, when you're coming in like that. So yeah, that sort of thing. Right, I'm going to come around now and get a little bit of shape on this bottom. there's not a lot I can do with it. It's only a small bowl, so you can't really do a lot with shaping, you know.
It's more to show people what they can do with the type 3
What you can do with
set.
your carbides, yeah. Well, it's a type 3 set, you know. And remember, to get your nice finished cut, just drop your handle a little bit. There's nothing wrong with using them flat, you can, but like I said, your cutters won't last as long, you won't get as good a finish. But there's nothing wrong in it if that's how you want to do it. Just always leave yourself a little bit of room to get a clean up cut at the end. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give myself a slight dish there. So I know it's going to sit on this outer rim. See, if you drop your handle, you'll get a nice clean finish cut on there. Like so. Right, okay, now I want to just clean this up. I'm not quite happy with it. There we go. Come round this way a bit more. I can get round here. A little bit on this very edge. I'm just feeling it. I don't know whether I quite took it down enough. That's a bit better. Right, okay, got a little mark there. There we go, right, that's going to be enough for now. I'm going to sand that. Right, and what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to use my drill on here. My little one for sanding. So, I'm going to get some pads out. Right, okay. Some dusty stretching on. Not going to take a lot of sanding.
I'm only using the drill because, well, I like it. I'm using the drill with being a bowl. I'd rather do it with the so it don't leave any sanding lines. And I like these ones. I don't mind these hand sanders, but to be honest, well, yeah.
It's a preference.
I mean, I don't mind them on the outside of bowls like this, but I don't really like them on the inside of a bowl. I tend to find that when you come down to the edge with them, like this, when you come down, you end up getting a line in the bowl, and so I don't tend to like them to inside the bowl. Right, that's enough sanding. Now what I'm going to do is very quickly, I'm just going to do a little bit inside this bottom. That's it, right. Now I'm going to do a bit of sanding paste.
Sealer.
After I've put a bit of sanding sealer on. The cloth's got a bit, yeah, it's got a bit stiff. Right, okay, that's a bit of sanding sealer on there. Right, a little bit of wood shavings just to clean it off. There we go, now we'll use a bit of sanding paste. I'm mainly just going until I see it stop moving. Right, that's about it. And I'll put a bit of wax on. So that'll just take any excess off. That's it. Right, now let's put some wax on there. We're going to give that a second coat of wax. Let's have a look, see what we got. It's a bit of a boring wood really, isn't it?
It's more brown than it is purple, isn't it?
Yeah. That's actually in the grain, that. That's not a mark, that's in the grain.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a boring wood really. Well, never mind. Is what it is, isn't it? No real grain pattern or nothing to it. No, they're pulling the truck off. I thought that might happen, see? There we go. Actually undid the chuck rather than... That's it. Yeah. Pretty boring wood really. Got a little bit there, but I'm going to be taking that down, so that's going to be going away, that. So right, yeah, okay. I thought there might have been a bit more figure to that, but there isn't. Right, okay, let's put that in. It should just go on here. Let's see. Yeah, we're alright. Here. Right, I'm tight. The quarter. That should be alright. Yep, I think we've got that. Everything seems to be running fairly true, so we should all be alright. And then we just start hollowing. Well, I'm just going to start on centre, and like I said, we're just going to use this and go in flat with it, because I know I always say roll it over and come in and do this and do these cuts, but I know not everyone can do it. So if you're new to turning, a lot of people, they struggle with that and they say, do I have to? Well, no, you don't have to. You can use them flat. But what I probably will do is I will probably take a finished cut using this one, the SCH 3, okay, with a 12mm cutter, and that's what I would recommend for finishing your bolt at the end. You just take a cut with that, and that'll clean it up for you. Right, okay. Let's step to the side. Everything starts up okay. We're all good. All I'm going to do is widen this up first. Like I'm doing, and then I'm going to take some cuts with a square. Just for speed, it gets it out nice and quick. Take your time with it, nice and gentle, don't force it. coming in with the corner to widen that hole up there. Here I go, getting it in the ear hole. Right, now before I go down too far, I want to sort this edge out. I want to take a few cuts across it. Because I know I had that little bit on the edge here. I think that's got it. Yeah, that's got it there. Right, okay. I'm going to take my hole down a little bit deeper now. I've got to remember I've got a recess in the bottom, so I don't want to go too deep with it. Right, okay, now I'll come over to the round to get the shape in. Now I'm just rolling mine over so I can get this shape. Now, where am I? Now, I've got a bit thinner on that side there. Right, I know I can go a bit deeper in this corner here. I'll put that a bit deeper. Oh, that's alright there. Right, I'm leaving that bottom as it is because I'm going to take the cuts with the shear cut. So I want to leave enough meat there that I can get a get a few cuts with a shear cut hollower, okay? And for that I want to just bring my tool rest round a little bit because of the angle that I want. Right, I'm going up a little bit in the middle there. Note that I'm not going to go through. With this chisel, you're already, that's it, I've got that, I've just got to take this bump out here. You already got your angle, so you don't have to do anything, just come in with it flat. It'll give you a beautiful finish on the bottom there. Well, I'm just getting this. A little bump there, I'm just getting it to come in and match now. It would be easier if I had some light here actually, but there we go, never mind. Yeah, I might be able to, if I turn that on, I might be able to put some light here. It just give my light. That'd be better, wouldn't it? I'll be able to see what I'm doing now. Right, we've got a tiny little bump there. There. Right, and there. So I'm going to come from there and come out now. There we go, that gives me that a little bit there, just there. Yeah, that's gone. Moved it round a fraction. I put those in there mainly because I couldn't see on the first bit. Right, there we go. I think that's all right for sanding now. Oh, a little bump, just a little bit there, just there. Feel it with my finger. Won't stop till I'm happy with it. I'm moving the bump along a little bit. There we go. Right, okay. We'll do a bit of sanding on that. I think that rim's alright. We'll just use a detail chisel for this. Yeah, that's better. Right, okay. We'll do a little bit of sanding. I can take this away now. Oh, I don't need the lamp. Right. Right. Yeah, I don't tend to like these sanders for this bit, because I find when you come down here, it's when they sort of like change direction, and you always end up getting a line in here. I don't like that. I'd rather use the drill one. And I suppose a bit of laziness. It's pure laziness really, isn't it? Nice. Okay. Put the sanding sealer in there. Right, bit of sanding paste. Right, now to put some wax on. Right, there we go, guys. Right, oh, that's a nice finish on there. Wax is still a little bit. Just give that a little buff around there. Just start up, just give that a little buff out with that wax. There's a little bit of wax there just on the side. Clean that outside edge up. That's it. Right, okay. Let me now take that out.
way, that way. Don't go the other way. Right, there we go, guys. Nice little purple heart bowl. Just a small one. It's nothing big. It's only, it is, what is it? 5 inches across, and it is 2 inches deep. So 5 inches by 2 inches. There you go. So if you turn in those sort of size bowls, guys, anything like that. Oh, that's actually a grain in there. That's dark. It's a bit of dark grain. Yeah, so if you turn in anything like these sort of size bowls, then basically standard type 3 set. Perfect. Up until you get up to, I'd say 10 inch, even 12 inch bowls are all right. Because a lot of them, you don't do a lot deeper than sort of 3 inches or so. If you go bigger than that, then obviously jump up to the larger set, you know, which just gives you that bit extra length and it's got a slightly thicker bar. So it just handles the bigger ones. But there you go. As I say, we're done with carbide. We didn't do a lot of sanding, as you see. We've got no torn grain whatsoever in there. Okay. No torn grain on the outside. So, and the grey, if you know Purple Heart, you'll know what the grain can be like on Purple Heart. So yeah, no torn grain, no tool marks, no nothing. It's all right. And as I say, that the SCH3 is a fantastic chisel for just cleaning up at the end. That'll give you such a beautiful finish on the bottom of that bowl that you can get a beautiful finish on the bottom of the bowl there. Okay. So there you go. And we didn't take long sanding. I mean, if you're doing it yourself, you can always take as much time as you want. I want to get it done because it's on the video, so I just sort of rush through it really. But there you go. All right, I'll get the next bowl turned next. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Purple Heart. What boring bloody wood that is, isn't it? I don't see the point in that. It's just boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no real grain to it.
Maybe another piece of wood, I don't know.
Very smooth. I mean, look,
Yeah.
look that. The grain is just like, look, it's really, I mean, nice smooth, but that's the finish I put on. So, but look, the grain is like boring, isn't it? It's really boring. That'd be one for the fire, I suppose. Can't see me keeping that one. What? Can't see me keeping that one. Right, anyway, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Hopefully, this piece of wood will be better. I'm going to hollow it out this side because that's like got some lighter sort of like sapwood or whatever you want to say. But that's got that there, so I'm going to keep that for the bottom because that's got a nice bit of grain on that. So, and we'll see what we can do with that. It's going to be about the same size. It's slightly smaller actually. By the time that comes to round, that'll be just a fraction smaller than this one. So that shouldn't take too long to do. Right, okay, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Toodle pip, and enjoy your bank holiday weekend.
Bye, guys. Not too many drinks.